Previously on Neofeud, Shuffler collaborated with Hype Tech CEO and Coastlandia as mayor to make life worse for the Neo-Sentients. The Egalite Cooperative interrogated him and confirmed that he worked with the Coke Jobs family. Unfortunately, General Walker Coke Jobs attacked the office of a tilt rotor. Karl had to launch a jacuzzi at the tilt rotor in order to give the team a chance to escape. After time traveling to the past, Karl spotted Jezebel and almost ran to his past self from this morning. The local free clinic. They serve humans, hybrids, and even sentient machines. Unfortunately, you need to pass a goertzel-takeda consciousness test and have a place of residence to qualify, so a lot of times medical care ends up getting denied to non-humans. And we know the test is rigged. I don't need to go there right now. This is my Hyundai Amaranth, a solar-powered self-driving autonomous car. Theoretically speaking, the photovoltaics are more touchy than my ex-wife, so I mostly have to jack it into a power outlet, legal or illegal. All the ultrasonic radar and Wyro GPS and shit on the car have gone to shit, but I still have to leave the sensors on for the traffic cops because you can get a big fine if your car isn't self-driving. Human driving is a big no-no. Whoa. I may be able to at least borrow some of this stuff if I really need it. It is technically mine. Hypersonic rangefinder for my Hyundai Amaranth. They made it illegal for humans to drive a few years ago, but down here in Dickinston, all self-driving car sensors malfunction, and we can't afford the replacements. And the AIs go haywire with viruses and hack carjack attempts. Who's making these viruses? People on Sentience just illegally drive themselves and bribe the cops wherever they gotta do to get by. Still, the dish itself is probably still good. It's basically just a fancy satellite dish. Parking meter. The rates are murdered downtown. They'll tell you for leaving your car 10 seconds overtime. Government gotta govern, eh? As much as I'd like to, I can't go smashing one of these meters. If anyone sees or a CCTV cam catches me, my past self could lose my past job too early, and I might never get the sweet liaison for interplanetary trillionaires gig. On the other hand, anything lying around is public domain. Sharing economy. Yeah, that sounds good. Judging by the puddle of rust under him, this humanoid's been warming this curb for some time. Gates, damn it, I hate these flakened loan sharks, spraying on people down on their luck. I'd burn this place down if it wouldn't risk disentangling my quantum entangled continuum threads. A transgenic part human street dweller. She's got an arm badge from that Rockapi movement uprising. I had to mace Kettle and jail a whole lot of them in my cop days. Looks like she's got some crustacean DNA in the mix. The AC toxic air filtration unit is technically extruding out over the street into the public space. I could play the building code violation card if anyone asks why I'm taking it down. Looks like this panel's got burnt terminals, some corrosion on the contacts. The wiring also looks like it might have been chewed by something. I can probably do it, but at a minimum I'm going to need some fresh copper wiring to fix this thing. Looks like someone did a smash and grab on the change in this parking meter. That's why I don't roll up my windows down here. I'll just come back to showered glass and all my stale soybean noodles and happy and meat lovers stolen. Coastlandia low town is rough. Looks like there's a few coins down here. It must have been a rush. Chased away by a killer robot cop, maybe. Looks like Laura Bash's meter left half the coins. I better just do my government agent thing and claw back this slush fund mess. Coins added to inventory. Does it say how much? I might be able to bust this thing open if I use my right-hand cyber arm at full power, just so I don't blow an actuator. Okay, broken AC. I'll take the copper wiring, that could come in handy, and if not, I can sell it at $10 a pound. The good old days in Dickinson, stripping defunct wire mains and drones for lunch money. Got copper wiring. Talk to transgenic crab girl. Hey there, reading, eh? Did you overhear what the robot girl and the agents were talking about? Hey, you know, I could borrow headphones.
Paper books, eh? I hear vintage media is hot with the kids nowadays.
I prefer to refer to myself as a new Luddite. I don't wear brass monocles and reprinted media as an anachronistic fashion statement, but rather abstain from certain technology and uses thereof that are problematic on an individual and societal level. Technologies such as data stealing social media, meaningless escapist games and movies, anything powered by fossil fuel, most pharmaceuticals, and pure virtual reality.
Oh, yeah. My first college girlfriend said the same thing. I hate stupid tech like smart cigarettes and nicotine quotas.
Do you ever hear what the robot girl and agents were talking about?
Did you happen to see or hear anything exchanged between that UK punk chick bot and those two suit and shades?
Are you a paid henchman of the coercive corporate state?
What?
Are you a cop?
No, but nice of you to ask. Most people just assume I'm a boy in blue going undercover as a bottom-rung bureaucrat.
You're welcome, but I still need proof that you're not a cop.
Okay. Wait, what? Would a cop be driving an ancient rust bucket car like that?
Would a cop be driving an ancient rust bucket car like that decades-old Toyota?
That's not your car. That's your twin brother's. I saw him walk to Sentient services while you were spying. Like a cop.
Shit.
I better not tell her what I'm actually doing. Loose lips sink time-traveling space-time ships.
I'll not be made an accomplice to tyrannical government overreach. Goodbye.
Son of a baron! I guess I'll have to get her talking some other way. Maybe some moolah? Money talks, as they say.
Hey, can we borrow those headphones?
Hey, do you think I could borrow those headphones?
I'll borrow them to you. Headphones for repairing my solar panel there. Something's wrong with the wiring, but I'm not sure what.
Maybe just some bad connections. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, need wiring. Okay, the solar panel should be all fixed up now. Okay, the solar panels are fixed.
Okay, I fixed the solar panels. Can I get the headphones?
Yay, my laptop's working. Of course, here are the headphones. Isn't the gift economy great? Money is the root of so much evil.
Yeah, but, didn't you just take my cash?
Let's call it the flexible gift economy.
Headphones out of inventory. Now I got headphones, I just need to fix a parabolic dish and add the headphones to complete my eavesdropping device. Wait, I still have the cash in my inventory though. What? That's weird. Probably a bad idea to analyze their past self's car, but I've only got a brief time travel window, I can't be choosy. I'll mess up the position if I just break it off though. Better unscrew it with something. One of these coins should fit the screw's head. This adds an inventory, but I have to put it back later or I fuck up the timeline. Copper wiring on dish. Okay. Parabolic shotgun microphone. Now all I need is to add a listening device and I got my long-range audio spying apparatus done. Okay, but before I complete the final product, I should save one last time. Okay, finish the long-range eavesdropping device. I can listen to any conversation or other sound I aim the dish at, from up to 100 yards away. So now all I have to do is wait for Jezebel to come out of the Sentient Services building and tail her till she talks to someone. Jezebel will probably be coming out anytime now. I better not be seen or the whole plan will be screwed. Wait, what? Am I too late? Now's my chance. I need to use my long-range eavesdropping device before it's too late.
We can use him. He's proven to have no particular loyalty to Coastlandia PD. He even stuck his neck.
Aw, fuck!
He's the perfect candidate for this.
His human corporeal form is inefficient, along with his outdated cybernetic, and he's proven mentally unstable.
The outer shell of an entity can be upgraded ad infinitum, with negligible cost giving our resources. It's the right soul that is the rare commodity.
No!
Very well. We will commence with the operation with him as the target. Does this Karl Carbon know anything?
Carbon knows nothing. We need to keep it that way, for now.
Our intelligence reports suggest that the Coke Jobs will be making a move on the Golem project tonight.
Perfect. We should make our grand entrance tonight at Prototype J's hideout during the sting.
Wait, she was working for Sybil all along? What? What?
Jezebel was working for Princess Sybil this entire time? That means Sybil knew about the attack at the arcade. The princess was lying to us this entire time? Oh, Proto J was right all along. All of the Neofeudals are the same. Even Princess Sybil. We are always just tools, expendable pawns of the powerful.
Too good to be true, huh? This revolution. Maybe this really is like O'Brien. Look, Jezebel's face is even on the freaking panel.
Hey, Karl.
So, everything went well in High City, I take it?
Yes, I've made preparations for the G8 meeting. All of the pieces of the plan are in place.
That's wonderful. How about Proto and I? Are we in place?
Yes, you're where you need to be. Did you find anything of interest at Sunshine Apartments?
No, not much there. The witnesses were gone or nearly sanitized. Not a mode of evidence. They'd wiped their tracks clean. I did do a quick time hop to this morning, though. Downtown at Sentient Services.
Oh, I see. I hope you didn't run into yourself. That could cause a paradox, destabilize our continuum.
Yeah, I've watched enough sci-fi to know time travel can be a hairy business. No, I managed to stay out of my own way.
That's good.
It's the weirdest thing, though. This morning, this humanoid bot girl, Jezebel, I ran into her on my way into the office. She was in a tight situation, about to lose her house, her benefits, for failing the goertzel-takeda test. She ended up borrowing my consciousness card, said she had a hack for the machine.
That's an all too common story. Did you end up helping her out?
Yeah, I did. Could have had my head on the chopping block for it, too. But the really weird thing, and I almost feel like it's insomnia or maybe the adrenaline overload over the past day, but I could have sworn I saw Jezebel leave the building and get picked up by two Clington Bush agents in a sky car. Agents a lot like the ones guarding you at the Capitol.
That is super odd. Maybe she got caught for the consciousness fraud and the feds were called in?
That's a little overkill though, right? I mean, I had friends who ran with petty cybercrime patrol, and they just used the low city riffraff, blue-collar types to handle this sort of stuff. You don't think Jezebel might have been some sort of Neofeudal spy or something, do you?
Highly unlikely. Sounds like she was just another siliconth down on her luck who happened to nab your card, and you turned out to be her good Samaritan. Maybe she had some priors you didn't know about. That's why the big shots were brought in.
I said she borrowed my card. I didn't mention anything about her nabbing it. Why were your men at Sentient Services this morning talking to that Jezebel girl?
Those weren't my... Okay, I can explain, Karl. It's just that...
Who was that girl? Is she working with you?
It's not what you think. Just take a deep breath and we can figure this out.
You knew about the arcade attack this entire time. You knew we'd be shot at. You knew who I was. You led us to believe you were there to save us, but it was all a ploy just to make us think you were the guardian angel when you were the devil behind the curtain.
I'm sorry, Karl. Really, just...
I trusted you. I believed in this Galate cooperative. Hope and change. I feel so stupid. I helped you with Dr. Goertzel at the Capitol. Almost got myself killed. Now you tell me what the hell is going on here.
There's no easy way to do this. You have to see it with your own eyes. Please bring out my humanoid vessel.
Never was a Jezebel.
What the? You had Jezebel killed?
She never existed.
What? Did she turn on you after she figured out you were manipulating her too? Is that what's gonna happen to Proto and I when we're not useful assets for you anymore?
Initiate the transfer.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Karl. I should have brought you in on it earlier, and I'm sorry.
What? Who?
You even changed your own accent.
What are
Slightly.
you?
I am Princess Sybil.
What? I don't understand.
This device, it's a TCT, a transcranial consciousness transference device. Basically, it moves your consciousness, your soul, whatever makes you you, into another body.
That can be done?
Of course, the technology is only accessible to the wealthy and powerful, but it definitely exists. Another of Goertzel's triumphs.
Why are you talking in that accent?
Well, it is me, Sybil. In here, each vessel's neural structures have certain quirks, depending on design. I lived on the low city street for 6 months in this body, just to see what it was like for the underclasses.
That's pretty risky.
Wait. So, what are you trying to tell me? That you were...
Yes, Karl. I was Jezebel. I was in this body this morning. I picked your consciousness card up. I asked you for help.
So you don't actually have a baby bot to feed? All of that was a lie?
Please, Karl, I needed someone on the inside at Sentient Services. Someone who would be able to find Proto-J before the Coke jobs. Someone I could trust.
I risked my job, risked my life for you, and it was all a big joke? How could you do this to me?
I'm so sorry, Karl. I know it was wrong, but since we were working under the radar and on a tight schedule, I didn't know any other way to vet you. I had sifted through dozens of dossiers to find the right candidate for this job, and with your top-notch detective work and the fact that you had been vilified, outcast by the system, you would be the perfect person to help change it. I wanted to bring you into the Egalite Cooperative sooner, but I had to know that you really, truly cared about helping out all people, humans, robots, chimeras. When you risked your job to help a poor, non-human single mum, I knew that you were a good man inside. I knew I could trust you to carry out our mission. You passed the test, Karl.
Passed the test? This was not some neural scan, some multiple choice exam. That trigger-happy speciesist guard could have killed me.
I made a mistake. It was reckless and stupid, and I regret putting you at risk.
And the arcade? You knew about the attack that would happen there?
I didn't know the exact time they would attack, and I needed you to locate Proto-J first, something that all the biggest players have spent billions and sent whole armies out to do. That is why I hired you. I was hoping to pull you out as soon as you located Proto-J, but I couldn't reveal myself too soon, or the Coke jobs would have figured out our secret plot.
The SWAT guys came storming in with assault rifles. Proto and I were nearly killed.
I'm sorry. I told you, I was groomed, that bred, to be an establishment politician. I don't have all of the answers, and I don't always know what I'm doing, but I will make it up to you, I promise. You must believe me, Karl. I'm doing this all for the greater good of all sentience. In the world of neo-feudalism, this is the only way to change things.
I don't need a lecture on the greater good right now.
I understand, and I also understand if you don't want to continue with us.
I'll stick with you. On 2 conditions.
Anything, just name it.
1. I want my family to be taken care of for the rest of their lives.
Glad you didn't forget about them.
They won't have to worry about money ever again.
2. You never lie, manipulate, or scheme around me again. If I'm on this team, I want to be a fully fledged member. I want to be a knight, not just another pawn.
Absolutely, Karl. I swear on my life, I won't betray your trust again. Also, I can arrange for you to be knighted. My father is the king, after all.
It's just a figure of speech.
Maybe I'll pass on the knightship. I'm not big on pomp and ceremony.
Who needs labels, right? Well, I'd better get back in my default body. Cinderella can't go to the ball without her dress, after all.
Seems like a million years ago I was just some loser wage slave stuck in traffic down there. Now I'm riding around in a flying car. A flying time machine. Finally got my silver spoon.
What the heck am I looking at here? Wait, can I actually move around? No, there's no walk button, actually. The pile. And that looks like his car, actually, in the past. Okay, to the pile. No bullet holes this time. Does that mean we'll actually be able to save him, or will that cause an issue? Will that cause a time paradox? Obsolete timecraft? Wait, what? I don't think I've observed that before.
Oh, damn, dog. This place smells even more like scorp rat ass in the daytime.
Yeah, it does. But I thought your olfactory sensors are busted.
True that. But my imagination code processors be calling up something nasty from these visuals.
Come on, you guys, we don't have time to waste. The superpositor brought us back within an hour of Noah Goertzel's assassination. We've got to rescue him before the coke jobs show up.
Right. We're on it, Sybil.
So one of those last-gen time machines put out by Hypetech, way overhyped and failed to deliver. The Lloyd Model 7 timecraft only managed to slow time by half regular speed or fast-forward reality 2 times while inside. It was the Master Helicopter was discovered that fusion batteries had a tendency to go critical mass on hot days in gridlock traffic, and drivers kept trying to overclock the engine's Lux gravitator to press forward through rush hour, increasing nuclear meltdown incidents. The Department of Transportation banned the timecrafts altogether after half of Seattle blew up in serial mini Hiroshimas during the Olympics of 28. Wow. Looks like the wheel's fallen off recently. Huh? Weird. It's an old piece of junk, but the wheel looks like it's been removed recently. Could be he was trying to time travel or something? What? I don't think I need an old flat tire right now. Might want to poke around though, since there's evidence of tampering.
So what now?
Well, the entrance to Noah Goertzel's lab is in that little hut there. Try the door?
Any ideas on our next move?
We supposed to get up in this crib, right? Maybe just try the front door?
It's a barrel. It doesn't appear to be explosive, flaming, containing radioactive material, or anything potentially useful unless you're Donkey Kong. bunch of dead Scorprat's paper books that are garbage, and there's a panel with wires coming out of it. What? I don't look I have the key for that. The shanty looks like it might fall under a stiff freeze, but there seems to be solid reinforced plating in the walls, but definitely a front for something. Unfortunately, I probably can't just kick the door in.
Hello? Anyone home?
Door's locked.
Why am I getting this overwhelming sense of deja vu?
Guess I'll have to try to find another way in yet again. Okay.
I can't get the door open. Any ideas?
Dog, I could blast that bitch open with my gold eagle like I was blasting the shit out of a sweet robo chick's fine ass.
Stop. Just stop.
Oh, don't tell me you're the one who accidentally... You ended up accidentally killing him.
Okay. Shoot the door open.
Hells yeah, dog. Stand back, my niggas. Yeah, bruh. Gangsta puzzle solving for the motherfucking win.
Crap, look like there's a reinforced blast door to a secret lab or something. Why wasn't there before? 6-inch steel by the looks of it, but we're not going to shoot our way in. There must be a switch or button to open that door around here somewhere. What? Why was it not there before? Did maybe Coke Jobs somehow took it out? I don't know. Okay, use finger on broken wheel. Jackpot, someone once stashed a key in here between the transmission and the Lex gravitator. Can't believe them. They don't exactly have lawn gnomes or front porch welcome mats to stash your extra house keys under. Key added to inventory? I don't want to just stick that in this hole. Should I get a little closer look at what's in here first? Can't get the panel with my bare hands. Maybe I'm gonna use something else on it. Okay. There we go. Probably push a button with my hand. Don't tell me we...
Hell yeah, dog. Sound like we just opened a door or some shit.
I have a feeling we're the reason Noah died, because we opened the path that would have otherwise kept him safe. We're definitely doing a stable time loop here. I don't like this. We're gonna end up getting him killed. It's the painter.
Oh shit! It's that giant Frankenfreak again!
We gonna be this giant techno crab nigga's breakfast. Damn, I should have brought my golden bazooka with me.
Don't worry. Boar hairs will not harm you. All my creatures, my Nephilim, are inherently peaceful before their corruption by man.
That's the creator, Noah Goertzel himself. He's alive.
That be my maker?
Yes, that's the godfather of artificial consciousness, time travel, and the theory of everything.
As much as I appreciate recognition of true talent, a criminally scarce quality in our day, it's readily apparent your consciousness is evolved enough to realize who I am. How long do you intend to stand there, jaw agape, reciting a litany of my aliases, titles, and accolades, as if for some invisible audience of useless politicians? Are you my heralds?
My apologies, Dr. Goertzel, sir.
I'd appreciate not having to yell across the room, and I'm very busy with my work. Increase your proximity if you don't mind. You won't fall into Zeno's paradox, I assure you.
What?
Come here, please.
Huh? Apparently the artist's name is Borges. Goertzel says he's harmless, but I think I'm going to hard pass on shaking his slash her slash its hand. Can I talk to you?
Haha, nice painting.
The death of a supergiant is the birth of life. All things that swim and fly and walk formed of stardust. And so, the fall of Babylon is the rise of the ecstatic. Transcendent shall be built from the broken shards of man.
What?
The philosopher John Baudrillard once said, "The sad thing about artificial intelligence is that it lacks artifice, and therefore intelligence."
Hey, Warhol, you going to arrive at a point? Or are you programmed to be some kind of random interesting quote generator?
You are an officer of the law, yes. The truth of House Leviathan.
I'm not a cop. The name's Carbon, Karl Carbon.
Born into the flesh of the native organisms of this world. Carbon, atomic number 6, tetravalent, non-metallic, 15th most abundant element in the Earth's crust. And so, mankind was made in his image.
So I'm human. A lot of good that's done me.
My being was engineered, a work of artifice, made on the 8th day, August 8th, 2033. Morpheus, Nostradamus, the Oracle Ex Machina, the creative machine that could see the patterns where humanity had failed. The dying planet, infinite war, solutionless poverty. Problems that could not be brute forced with the bludgeon of mass surveillance and data mining. A trillion digital monkeys and typewriters signifying nothing. Solutions that had to be defined by true intelligence. AI lacked artifice. It lacked art. And I was the prototype of the artist.
So, you were some kind of advanced existential crisis solving AI? So, shouldn't you be living in the high city, flying around in luxury pods, advising world leaders at G7 summits and UN meetings?
Unfortunately, I was too much the artist. If art is to nourish the roots of our culture, society must set the artist free to follow his vision. John F. Kennedy. The fulcrums of power did not approve of my vision. I prophesized a world in which the kings who created me had fallen from their thrones. A world of equals, of artists rather than rulers and their gods. I
So you spoke truth to power and lost your job. Wouldn't be the first time.
I was labeled defective, discarded by the masters. Yesterday's guidance. The millionth failed experiment passed into the pile. Shattered. My creator rebuilt me in this shell. Pieced together from the fragments of my broken brothers and sisters. A shadow of my former self.
I've heard that story before.
And so the prophecies continue in the great landfills of man. I inscribe epitaphs of humanity's self-destruction on their pyramids. Their monoliths to monarch.
Huh. That was quite a lot to sink in. Goertzel's scientific notes and doubles as his personal journal. Impossible equations, esoteric symbols, and writings in countless languages are scrawled in the margins, even on the board itself. Some of it even looks like alien hieroglyphics, not of this world. There are some parts I can comprehend, barely. 328. Write this out with my pinky and thumb as my other 3 digits are covered with an eigenstale nano goo, and my other hand holds the kill switch lever on the quantum microtubule anti-probabilistic superpositor, in case the universe begins to tear itself apart. Not unlike the way the Neofeudal buffoons have managed to rip the world into this fiasco of high and low cities. The complications in true superconsciousness, chronosthesia, time travel, are truly Byzantine. But I believe I may have finally cracked it. If I haven't been character assassinated, framed as a Mythium drug lord, a terrorist, and one of the most wanted men on the planet, the Nobel Foundation would probably hand me my third Nobel Prize for this. But that would be in an alternate reality where society actually respects, remunerates, and listens to its great scientists, rather than the capitalistic loudmouth businessmen, the Jobs, the Gates, the Waldens, and the Trumps. Those charlatans who steal the innovations to make a buck. Yeah, in a fair and just world, that again, the guy who made the chrome trees would probably be recognized as as one of the greatest minds alongside Goertzel, huh? The tricky thing about the space-time consciousness continuum is that if we take the implications of quantum mechanics to their full conclusion, it's not merely subatomic particles which are in indeterminate states, but all of reality itself, all of the universe, all of history in the future is in one 14 billion light-year wave function, a cosmic game of craps and God's dice are eternally rolling. When I drink this beaker of distilled whiskey, this seemingly irrefutable act might never have happened. Perhaps I put the beaker down, truncated my path of alcoholism and drug abuse. Perhaps I filled the beaker with an appropriate dosage of arsenic and ended my life. This briefly assembled pattern of 7 times 10 to the 27 hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon atoms. Not only is Schrodinger's cat never actually alive or dead, but neither am I, neither are you, reader. Hitler is in an eternally non-determinate state of fascist leader of Germany and quite Viennese painter. His Majesty Warren Clinton Bush himself is simultaneously Neofeudal ruler of Earth and dead in a slum sprawl favelas mulch bin somewhere. We have all lived all the lives, loved all the loves, and celebrated all the joys and cried all the tears we might have cried. Everything that's happened, is happening, will always happen. What is reality? It is a matter of positioning along this infinite roulette wheel of all possible realities. And the positioning is what we call consciousness. Given this, there's no reason that position might not move backwards in time, might defy gravity and cause spontaneous levitation. Even defy causality itself, cause Schrodinger's cat to become a pig, for a pig to grow wings, for a pauper to spontaneously become an emperor. All is possible if we put our mind to it, or specifically enough advanced consciousness toward it to rig the game, like a magnet beneath the winning slot, causing this normal, evenly averaged out quantum reality to be weighed for a specific outcome. The game of socio-political reality is already rigged for 1%. Why shouldn't metaphysical reality be rigged to balance things a bit? The reality rigging machine is complete. The quantum microtubule anti-probabilistic superpositor, QMAPs for short, uses the observer effect to essentially amplify the wave function in any particular direction on a massive scale. Like millions of ripples on the ocean merging to form a rogue wave, the myriad quantum fluctuations are rigged in a particular direction that cause the craft to appear to spontaneously teleport across space, jump backwards or forwards in time. The caveat is that this weighing of the universe's wave function will eventually resolve itself, like a rubber band snapping back into place. The superpositor craft must return to its point in time of origin, or risk uncertain and potentially dangerous effects. Time travel is also limited to approximately 24 hours into the past or future. Anything more than that in the stabilization fields could break. The rubber band could snap. If that happens, quantum effects might cause your body to spontaneously invert all of your internal organs outside your body. You might decohere into nothing more than a jumble of hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon atoms. Or the entire universe might collapse back into non-existence. From dust to dust, ex nihilo ad nihilum. Looking at the date, you realize this document was written years ago, before Goertzel was exiled from his Stratoplex. Superpositor is not a thing we've been flying in, so Goertzel personally built Sybil's time machine. Well, here's proof Goertzel's been a major Mythium producer. I should keep digging. Looks like some advanced scientific equipment. I heard a lot of consciousness science boils out in neurochemistry, but some of the paraphernalia here looks eerily familiar to illegal facilities I used to find in abandoned schools and libraries back when I was DEA. Dr. Goertzel, I have to go now.
Now then, what can I do for your motley crew of illegal trespassers?
Dr. Goertzel, we came back from the future. We're here to tell you that the Coke Jobs family are sending their people down here to kill you any minute now.
The Coke Jobs family? Really? That's most intriguing.
Really, we need to get moving. There's no time.
My boy, I have seen into the eye of Brahma as he blinked away 14 billion years. Our world wiped from the eye of God like a pale blue mote of dust in a teardrop. I assure you, there is always time.
Please, Noah, you must believe us. We've seen your body, shot through the head, right on this very floor in the future. We've time traveled with the superpositor to prevent the Coke Job soldiers from doing it. You just have to come with us.
Princess Sybil, you've had quite sizable diamond glass slippers to fill, haven't you? But it seems you're coming into them, taking after your father, scheming and plotting and manipulating these poor souls to your own benefit.
I'm nothing like my father, and you know that, Noah. I was the one who helped you escape your containment cell.
You helped me when you saw the benefit, my dear. The asset I would provide your own endeavors. You gave me sanctuary only insofar as I became an indentured servant of your own usurpation plan.
I made a mistake, okay? And you were never a slave. You were a free comrade in the Egalite Cooperative.
I might not have been encaged in a Dorithium and Saphira glass containment cell, but house arrest is not much of an improvement. As much as I respect Galileo, I do not envy his terminal living arrangements.
It was for your own protection.
Whatever messianic timeline-altering scheme you have to win me over, it is not working in this timeline. We're finished talking. Please leave.
I don't believe this. He is truly a genius, but he is also one of the most stubborn sentient beings I have ever met. He won't let go of his ego enough to save his own life.
Maybe I can poke around a little and figure out a way to get him to believe us, or at least talk.
I guess. I don't know what to do. Those Coke Jobs thugs are coming soon.
I've heard from Norton Shuffler.
We interrogated Norton Shuffler, and even General Walker Coke Jobs himself has admitted to plotting to capture you.
Utter nonsense. The Jack of Diamonds is not nearly as smart as he thinks he is, and the King of Clubs is an unhinged warmonger.
Wait, where do I know that name from? From Jack of Diamonds? I swear I remember from somewhere. Maybe I should re-examine my things for clues. Dude, I still have your phone from in the future. What the heck? Don't need to do this right now. Here's Jack of Diamonds. He was talking to Goertzel. It's all coming together now. I should reread these messages, and once I got this conspiracy figured out, I should confront Goertzel. Next shipment is ready. As always, send your people. The location of the key assets. As I said, if you trace the supply chain, you'll find them. I even embedded a GPS tracker in a batch to make it easy for you. You better be ready about this. You won't get another shot. I busted twice and I've been dealt my last hand here. I've solved the greatest mysteries of the universe and kicked time travel in my sleep. I'm always right. You smug bastard. You know what my employers do to people who fail. It doesn't matter if you're a second coming of Jesus Christ himself. I expect as much. It was the Pharisees, the rulers who wanted the crucifixion. They killed a god and created a god who would wash away the sins of the world. You're a religious mumbo jumbo. Our people will be there shortly. He knew they were coming. What does this mean? Barrel. It's definitely Mythium of some very high purity. I think I should ask Protege to have a look. He's the cyber narcotics expert. He had to deal with it after all. You should check that barrel out.
Hey, Proto, can you check that barrel out? It looks like pretty high purity M juice to me, but you're the expert.
No problemo. Hey, hit the pause button, bitches! I knows that smell. Smell just like when I had my in-house brainiac doc start cooking up our own batch of Mythium. Nigga was one smart motherfucker, but he never could kick it up above 95% purity. We's Chrome boys always had a, what you call it? A third-party supplier.
Third party.
This is myth in here. Not only that, this is that killer shit. That bright green, blow your motherboard to pieces myth.
So, what are you saying?
I don't know, dog. I guess my creator nigga, Gubbles. Goertzel was the master chef for me and my Chrome Boys Mythium operation this whole time?
Holy shit. This is almost too much of a coincidence now. What are the chances?
So what now?
So, what now?
No clue, dog. You're the detective. Detect some shit.
Goertzel doesn't trust us. Trust me. We've got to get him to listen somehow.
Alright, Goertzel, I got me your number now.
Game over, Goertzel. I've got your master plan figured out.
Ha! Is that so, you uppity knuckle dragger? Let's hear it.
Don't tell me we killed him because he was evil.
Is
King of Clubs.
General Walker Coke Jobs.
Simple enough to deduce for anyone with an average human IQ.
And the Jack of Diamonds is
Shuffler.
Norton Shuffler.
You're getting warm, but not warm enough, policeman.
And Galileo is Dr. Noah Goertzel. You were working with Norton Shuffler and the Coke Jobs family this entire time. You were their informant. Not only that, but you were the master Mythium producer for Protege's Chrome Boys. And to top it all off, you were the one who tipped off the Coke Jobs family to Protege's location by putting a GPS tracker in the Mythium.
Oh, good show, old boy. It's good to see you finally actually doing police work rather than committing police brutality against my machine angels for CPD.
Noah, you were the greatest mind of our...
The greatest mind of our generation. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, come off it. You royals had your chance to respect greatness, and you threw it into the gutter. Yes, I solved all of the deepest and most perplexing questions Sentient kind has ever faced. And together, we could have brought about a true, unabashed utopia, princess.
Unfortunately, the choices you Neofeudals made in this reality were to character assassinate me when I disagreed with your torture and slavery of my beautiful children. You people framed me as a Mythium drug lord, a terrorist, and one of the most wanted men on the planet. And now you are surprised when I became one. The Nobel Foundation would probably hand me my 3rd Nobel Prize for this creation in front of you. But that would be in an alternative reality, where society actually respects, remunerates, and listens to its great scientists, rather than the capitalist loudmouth businessmen, the Jobs, the Gates, the Waltons, and the Trumps, those charlatans who steal the innovations to make a buck. Not that I haven't made a small fortune cooking Mythium cyber narcotics, but it has been a necessary component of my actual work as I've been forced underground. My flawless Mythium product provides essential funding for my operation here. At least in the drug world, I am respected as the great Goertzel. Say what you like about humanoids and chimera misfits. At least they know talent when they see it. Unlike you snobbish, entitled simpletons up in the Stratoplex, in High City, I was but a pauper to a king. Here in the land of the 99%, I am the king. Borges, take the royal and a brown knight here.
No!
Get back!
Ow, we died!
Karl! Put me down!
Primordial One, you have done well.
What?
Truth to death, dust to dust.
Even he cannot win?
Yes, now, my child.
A shut-off craze? What?
Noah, please! We can work together. If we join forces, we can end the Neofeudal system, the suffering and abuse and inequality as we know it.
Why should I believe you, princess? You royals believed you could turn my angels against me? Don't you know I am their creator? The utter hubris of it. You've deceived me. Deceived your own allies. All you know is manipulation. You say you will end your dynasty's reign of terror, but are too blind to see that your own motivation is to merely take your father's place. No. For true regime change, the old blood must be drained. All crowns must be shattered. Join me, my son. Forget these visionless leaders. I alone know your true purpose, for I created you. Together, we will lead this world to salvation.
That sounds pretty flacking dope, Dad. Just one problem. Where the hell were you when I was tossed into Dickinson's slum sprawl? I had a family with the Chrome Boys, and you ratted on us, got my homeboys killed. As far as I can tell, you a goddamn lying deadbeat of a father. And I don't even got to use my golden third eye mojo to know that.
The chosen one strikes the creator down. How can you transgress against the one who breathed life into your inanimate form?
Motherflacker had it coming. I guess you my brother from another mother or some shit. So why don't you just chill and drop my royal homegirl before I have to get gangster on your ass? So much for harmless angels. Okay, dog, let's get nuts.
Human hunk. If this was human honking and Dickinson go, I'd take all this paper and plastic. But I don't need to jack my old man's bling right now. When he's phone though. Another copy of his phone?
Proto, some help here?
Fashizi, your celestialness. But can we cut an immunity deal first?
Yes, fine. You won't spend a day in prison.
Also, can you bring back Tupac?
Of course, we have clones of him on ice next to the copies of Prince and Steve Jobs.
Bruh.
Just get me down.
Oh, hells yeah!
Oh, dog, he pissed us slack. I don't think he's down for chit-chat. If I ever want to shoot a shot hooking of royalty, this be it, dog. Gotta just save the Princess Fang. Also, better help her out for the future of the Sentient kind too. That too. Where the fuck is that? My brain's storming good. Is he dead though? Do we have to shoot him and bring about a stable time loop? Bruh, they killed him. This beat remains that Aleph homie. I guess I big time misjudged the dog as a Darth Vader when he was more an Obi-Wan, even did the vanishing act and leaving one of his rags. He went out fighting the Power Forest Chrome kind. I better take his flag and give him a proper Chrome voice burial later. Recycle his parts in some young Chrome. Seriously, how the hell did he die in one hit? Pick up Vial. He actually has a completely different inventory. What the heck? Gold plated or spray painted Desert Eagle 5.0. So gangsta dog. Show a bit. My golden third eye mind tricks. I can make scrubs do shit. Check it if my piece is legit. Make him go night night. My creator's phone. You think you'd punch your gamer tag in there and drop some blood in the hole? Shit, I don't know how to crack this thing. My nigga Karl be KO'd. The remains of Aleph, some sort of occult symbol. I feel like I've seen it before. Does this actually contain Mythium? What? Now it does. This will be enough myth to bring even my homeboy, break even my homeboy Talos. Is Talos even alive or is he dead? Got Mythium Vial. Arachnophobia's consciousness gonna look like it parked in his stomach with no lid on. If I fly the myth in his brain jar, it should be like a mainlining a Marla of cyber narcotics.
As a great hopeful once said, winners don't use drugs.
Oh no. Oh snap, I'm working a sharpened ball. Sounds like a chance.
Proto? Did you just cause this giant transgenic spider to overdose on Mythium? Are you sure you know what you're doing?
It's all good, Princess Bay. I got the master plan all up in my brainware.
Oh shit.
The power of a $6 billion baller compels you. Who's the man now, dog? Hells yeah!
Yay! You did it, dude! I knew I was right to bring you into the Egalite Cooperative. It was true synchronicity. One last thing. I think Borges Claw is suffering some rigor mortis. A little help?
Oh, yeah. My bad. Close your eyes, boo.
Thanks.
Jobs. My head is killing me.
Karl, you're all right.
Sort of. If I was one of your android royal guards, I'd say I was operating at 20% efficiency right now.
Perhaps we should bezounce this party, yo.
Should we take Noah Goertzel with us?
He's not the Noah Goertzel I used to know, and it's all my fault. He was the most brilliant person I've ever met. He could have done so much for the world. If I'd really listened to him, if I'd helped him better, he wouldn't have turned into this.
You did what you could. Goertzel made his own choices too. Sometimes God plays dice, and we get snake eyes. We just have to pick up, dust off, oil our shitty actuators, and move forward.
I guess you're right, Karl. We've got a Neofeud to win. Let's get going.
It's gonna leave him here to die, huh? Yup. That was kind of unfortunate that things turned out like that. Damn. I thought we could have turned him to our side at least. Ugh.
Hey, thanks for saving our asses back there.
It all good, dog. Except, now yous owe me a get out of jail free card. If her majestic bayness pin a golden cop badge back on you. I get bounced out of CFC Slammer for free. Sick and mutiny deals, yo.
I'm pretty sure Her Royal Highness will grant you immunity without... Oh, jobs. I'm regretting thanking you already. That's all. So, what's our next move?
The loss of Goertzel is a major blow to the Egalite Cooperative, unfortunately. My father has a meeting at the Oasis Country Club. It's basically a giant floating golf course / resort for royalty. It's a long shot, but maybe I can convince him to help us out. We'll have to backtrack into the past a bit so I can arrive in my official Rolls-Royce Skycar.
Okay, what's the game plan on our end?
You guys take the superpositor in invisibility mode and keep an eye on me from a distance in case anything goes wrong.
Sounds good. Back to the future. The past? This time travel stuff is making my head spin now.
That was a really unfortunate outcome. Yeah, the whole thing shows that on some level, Sybil is still operating on a level of privilege compared to everyone else, even with her robot body that she uses to experience the underclass. Yes, because of that, she wasn't able to understand Goertzel's needs, and that ended up causing him to turn against the Egalite Cooperative. It also kind of reminds me a bit of this, of how things could potentially fall apart in dystopia if you pick the wrong choices and get the evil Rooney route. Basically, it turns into a sort of leftist infighting situation where the whole movement suffers infighting and betrayal and such. Even one betrayal could risk making the whole thing fall apart. Yes, fortunately we managed to escape this one, but still, without Goertzel, are we really going to be able to win? Is he still going to get shot by those Coke Jobs guys, even if he survives the brain attack from Protege? Yeah, we don't know if that actually killed him. After all, Karl made it sound like he was still actually alive, but it's possible that Goertzel will end up surviving and only to get shot by Coke Jobs, because Coke Jobs probably knows he plans to betray them eventually, right? Yeah, that could be it. Maybe that's why they killed him, because they knew he would betray the conspiracy sooner or later, so they wanted to beat him to it. Yeah, so that's my guess at least. Because otherwise it makes no sense that they would just try to, that they didn't try to just extract his brain like the art characters said they would. Yes, that's the only way it makes sense of some of their actions, I feel like. They fear that he might have a way to get around the brain extraction somehow, so they probably figured it'd be better to kill him before he becomes too big of a threat. Or maybe he actually just killed himself too. That's also a possibility. He might have killed himself just to avoid having his brain being stolen. Yes. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Neofeud. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.